And we are live. Let's see. Let's see who's all in the chat. What up, White Whale? White Whale Comics in the chat. Oh, Pro Candle 729.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight?
Got Comic Books NYC.
Hey.
Rocky Car. Sick. My boy. Economics and Comics in the house. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, man, like, this is cool. Like, well, I assume we'll be doing yours, Jeffrey, and we'll be doing White Whales and
I'm right. Hopefully, one of these days, right?
yeah.
Hey, Whitewell, good to see you, buddy. Rashi Carr, good to see you. Pro Candle 729, good to see you. My buddy Kavi at Comic Books NYC, always great to see you. We got Bake the Snake in the house. Comic Head 84, guys. How are you all doing tonight?
What is up, guys? Man, good to see you.
We actually are here for two big announcements. I think.
Yeah, two big announcements. So there's a few people that know what the announcement is. Like, I've done hit them up, and like it's there's some of them's in the chat. But what we're really like, that's what the main thing is. But we're here to celebrate me hitting 600 subscribers, which is kind of a cool milestone.
I think it's a great milestone, man. Especially for like, we are fairly new, me and Tony both, to the comic book community, and it's been a great community. 600 subscribers, and the amount of time that he has been on here I think it's a big achievement. And I just want to say congratulations, Tony. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I was just telling Jeffrey, we were just talking about before we came live. I was looking at my birthday unboxing video, and I had at that time in August 41 subscribers, dude. 41.
Come a long ways, man.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then like just to be, part of the community is great. I love this, I love getting on live, or I love making videos and just talking about books and seeing what y'all guys are doing, like it's just crazy, man. It's a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, I've noticed just like within the last week, 2 weeks alone, there's been so many new names popping up in the community. I've been seeing in all the chats and everything. It's pretty cool, man.
Yep. Like I want to give a shout out to Gino Presents, because he's on the hunt to get to 100 subscribers. And so if anybody is not subscribed to Gino Presents, go sub him up, get him to 100.
Hey, Tony, find my name in the chat. Go click on the right of it where all those dots are. Make me a moderator of your channel real quick.
Oh, okay, cool. I can do that. Yeah. Anything else? Hold on one second. I have to pull that up myself. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, me and Whale used to be neck and neck. Yeah, I see you, Whale. Whale's like, yeah. Oh, I'm tuning in tomorrow, Economics. I want to see this what you're talking about here about the Bueller unboxing.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be good. I want to see that myself. I will set reminders. Yeah, Genome. It's Genome. Genome Presents.
Yeah, I just posted a link up in the chat. So
let me see. Hold on.
I think. Did you guys see that link? That's for Genome Presents. That's his YouTube.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me find. I want to make a. I just made Economics and Comics a moderator. Oh, Bake gets to be a moderator too.
I just found this out how to do this last night. So I was going through. Yeah, I was going through the chat. I made like C Wood. I think I made Economics and Comics. Some of my moderators. So I'm gonna be going moderator happy now in my live streams. Anybody? Oh, I'll make him a moderator. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Gotta add my boy. Gotta add my boy over there. Comic Books NYC.
Yeah, he's next on my list. Him and anybody, actually. I got a lot of people.
I don't see you on there, Jeffrey. Where you at? I don't see you. Not unless this thing is like lagging.
I should be right above Whitewell. Or his last one. Hey, Comic Books NYC moderator. Yeah. Did you make me a moderator? Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Yeah. NYC said finally a moderator. Yep. Whitewell's a moderator. He said he's already subbed. Yep. Did I make Whitewell a moderator? I thought Whitewell, you're a moderator everywhere though, so you don't need to be. But let's see who else.
Wrenching it up. That's right. Economics.
It's gonna be sick. I still don't put something in the chat, Jeffrey, because I still don't see your stuff. Like that's crazy.
I should be the last one there under Bill.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
Does it show up as a moderator on yours? I don't see no blue wrench.
I didn't put it on there yet. I'm about to.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. You're a moderator now. So cool. There we go.
Genome Presents. His link is right there. Evolution Art. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. We are trying to support our friend Genome Presents, his YouTube channel. I just posted his link right there. If anybody is not subbed up, go check out his channel and give him a sub up.
He said only Reggie and Thanos for me. Thanatos. Oh, that's cool because like I don't know, I just never like.
Oh wow, we got Comic Books NYC in the house. He is 7 subs away from 200. Man, you guys really got to go check him out. He has a wonderful channel.
I just watched his video today. He was like 180 something. So yeah, you popping up there. I told you he's like, because I was like, you're almost at 200. Now he's like 7 away. Oh snap! Yeah,
congratulations. We'll try and get you there as soon as we can.
So, man, it's just been crazy this year, though. Like I said, it's just been a crazy year. Made some great friends. Jeffrey, JD, Whitewell, John's Comics. Everybody, man. It's cool. It's like it's one of the cool things to do. It's like, and like I always like if I do a contest, man. Like I said, like I always try to like spread it out and spread the love and stuff, and shout out other people and. Get them up there where they need to be too. And it's just like, that's what I like to do.
So, yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, the more the community grows, the better, really. Like,
we're trying to be around like the Marvel movies for decades.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the DC movies.
Although I did hear Aquaman's all right. So
no, I'm going to go see Aquaman. I need to go see it because, JD, if you missed the hut, JD went and seen it. That's why he was at the beginning of the video. He was in a car. So, and somebody was like, "Did somebody kidnap JD?"
I know. I just watched right now before we came on live. I was watching a review on it by Soldier Only. He just uploaded one, and it was a spoiler-free review. Him and his wife went to see it. They really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I like his thing he put on Instagram where the camera fell over when he
his outtakes. That was his outtakes.
Yeah, that was cool. I was like, yeah, that's the stuff that happens, man. You just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, man, hey, Mr. Grill.
Hey, Mr. Girl, how you doing?
He said, my good. Will said, I like how DC movies being all right is an accomplishment.
I know, right?
It's all right. They're all right now. They ain't Zack Snyder. Oh snap. Speaking of Zack Snyder, my kids, one of my kids was watching it's this owl movie, Legends of Galdul or some weird owl movie or whatever, and it's all owls, like they fight and stuff, and it's like I I can't remember the name of the movie, the Legend of Gold or something, but Zack Snyder was the director, and I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, I rewound it just to make sure I read it right. I was like, Zack Snyder, the guy, you know, that did the DC movies. I was like,
Yeah. Did you guys, anybody happen to catch that live stream that I was on with Bueller and Sam in economics last night?
That was late.
Like, it was very late, but Bueller got a package sent to him in the mail by Robert Galvin, another community member here, and he got a ham. Robert Galvin sent Bueller a ham in the mail, like a ham, like one you cook for Christmas, like this big 10-pound, 15-pound ham, and he was showing it off, man. It was crazy. We were all having a lot of fun with that.
Hey, I won't turn down a free ham.
Nah, right?
That's
like
crazy.
Bueller was all slapping it around and everything. Him and Bill were going back and forth about it. So
the announcement, right? So since we've been rambling on, but the announcement is on New Year's Eve, we're gonna get together as many members of the comic book YouTube community and just do like a year-end review, basically. Bueller's in on it. Economics and Comics is going to be in on it. I already asked Whitewell to be in on it. John's Comics with Kids is in on it.
Well, with the thing with John is he said he is going to be out of town. He's going to the mountains for the weekend. So he just said as long as his internet is working okay. So, I mean, I guess there is a chance that he might not be on, but for the most part, as long as everything's okay, he'll be there.
But we're going to get like a couple other more people because like they say Google Hangouts, you can only have like I think 10 people. But what we're going to do is just like have like as many people as we can get and just talk about how the community's been doing this year and like the changes. Like we're going to get some of the veterans and, you know, we're going to have all the us rookies in here, you know, and talk about stuff and see how it goes, you know, and just see, you know, how everything has changed. Because, like, I've heard stories, man, you know, they talk, like, you know, like Bueller and Legend, they were talking about stuff back in, you know, a couple years ago. And then you always hear We Love Comics. He brings up stuff, you know, every once in a while about the past stuff and, you know, and how everything's changed and done like a complete 180 and everything's positive now. So,
right. Yeah, Legend, he keeps talking about it. He's calling us the Generation 8ers. So we're G8.
Yeah. So we're just trying to see, like I said, we're going to get all of them together and just get in the chat and just hash it out and talk about stuff and talk about, you know, you know, like our goals, what we're going to do, you know, how much everything's changed, how we're just happy to be here, man. I'm just ecstatic to be here. And especially to hit like 600 subscribers, you know, I like people say, what's your goal? It's like my goal originally when I first started doing this was just to get to 100.
Dude, seriously, that exactly was my goal. I was like, you know, you got to start off with little goals, I feel like. So I was like, man, that'd be cool if like I get 10 people that are watching my videos regularly, maybe get like 100 subscribers. And
yeah, I'm telling you, like when I hit 100, I hit Reggie up. I was like, yo, I hit 100.
He'd probably like, look, this guy keeps hitting me up. He's 100 subscribers.
He's like, what? I was like, I'm going to do a contest, Reggie. And he was like, okay, well, what do you do? I was like, man, and that's when I gave him a Secret Wars ad that I had. It was like a extra one I had, and I was like, let me give this away. But then I was like, I want to do something different though, because I always see people just give, you know, stuff away or either, you know, just make it, oh, subscribe to me. And that's when I was like, you know, that's what I've been watching Whale's videos. I was like, yo, Whale. I was like, this dude right here, he's got something going, you know, and it's like he's got that dry fucking humor. That's what I like about him.
Dude, I know. I think that exactly because that's what I love about him the most. And I don't think a lot of people, I'm not sure if a lot of people understand that because I have a bit of a dry sense of humor myself. And a lot of times it goes right over people's heads. But that I think that's my favorite thing about Whitewell is
I thought it like when he does his outro, he does that bye. I'm like, I was like, keep that shit, because that shit is hilarious to me. I mean, like, yo, and it's like, so like I've been watching him, and I was like, yo, let me add him into my, you know, because when I do a contest, man, I add people in, but he was the first one that I ever added in, and I was like, yo, this dude's got something, and like, And like I don't know, I have a eye to spot talent, man. And it's like I seen something in Whale, and Whale's got it. And it's like I see something in Jeffrey's got it, JD's got it. You know, Economics and Comic knows he's got it. That's why he's
you don't have to tell him. He knows he's got it. Like, don't tell him, his head will get a little bigger.
And I'll tell you, another person that's got it is Comic Books NYC. Comic Books
NYC
man has it. He's got it. TJ's got it. The Slab Dragon, he's got it.
Did you see TJ's posts on Instagram today where he's sitting in the middle of his house? He's like sitting in a room and you can barely see him. He's got all his slabs stacked up around him and you can just barely see TJ in the middle of all his slabs.
Oh, that was sick. I was like,
crazy. I mean, there's hundreds of slabs there, man.
Like, and see, and why we call him the Slab Dragon, because if you've ever watched The Hobbit, like not Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit with Smaug looked just like that with all the gold and stuff in his room. That's the gold to us, is all them slabs. And TJ just sitting in there like, yeah, you want some of this, don't you? Yeah, and the picture is clean, dude. I was like, oh.
The Smaug of the comic slabs.
Yeah, the Slab Dragon, dude. That's just crazy to me. Yeah. And there's a Solgram only right now.
Yeah. I kept saying Solger. It's really Soldier, and everybody else keeps calling it Solger, but I don't know. Like, I think I've got Solger in my head every time I open my mouth. Yeah. Every time I open my mouth, I know it's Soldier, but I say Solger. I think every time. I got to get in the habit of not saying that.
Sam Single Web, what's up, bro? But yeah,
hey.
Soldier only. Like, yeah, his little that thing on Instagram where the camera fell over.
I love that.
Man, I watched it like 3 times. I was like, man, I've had stuff like that happen. Like I've
all the time, right?
Yeah, I've like recorded like whole things, and like the sound would just be like just no good. I'd be like, damn, I can't even hear myself. I'm like, let me record this again. I'm like, man, this is bad.
You check out some of my first live streams, and it's just all bad, man.
Oh yeah, like I think everybody's first like few videos are just like Bueller said, throwaways.
Yeah, like, the first live stream I did by myself, because the first one I ever did was with Bueller, but the first one I did by myself, I thought I was live streaming off of my camera, but I was really live streaming off my phone. I had no idea, so I'm looking at my camera the whole time while my phone's right in front of me, thinking I'm talking to my there's a point in the middle of the live stream where my camera falls over and it's facing straight up, and I'm still talking to the camera, and I look over the chat and everybody's like, I think we're staring at your ceiling. I was like, what? And then I didn't even realize till after the stream that I was actually streaming off my phone and not my camera.
Oh, did you ever see, speaking of streams going wrong, did you ever see the time JD, I forgot what he was doing, but we were streaming. I think we were streaming. No, JD was streaming and like he forgot to cut the camera off. And like it was still going. And like
was that just recently?
No, it was like last month. Like last month, I think.
Because last week he was streaming with Bueller and Reggie, remember? And did you see that one? He couldn't figure out how to shut the stream off afterwards. So he was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to get off this. I can't stop it. Everybody was just sitting there.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. But there was another one. It was like, but like I was just like, yeah, live streaming it's funny, dude. Like
exactly, Soldier. You have to be able to have a sense of humor and laugh at yourself, because if not, you're going to get eaten alive. You have to be able to take the criticism. That's one of the hardest things for me, is like being able to take the criticism, because when somebody criticizes me, I just kind of like sometimes want to grab them by the neck and choke them, but like you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be civilized nowadays. So criticism, it can be hard to come with, but you just have to realize that no matter what you're going to do, there's going to be some jerks, some idiots out there who are going to try and make you feel bad. And that's all they're trying to do. But everybody in the community is like really good. Just there's going to be a few jerks, but the rest of us will still love you guys no matter what. So just focus on that.
Yeah. Like that's like when I remember when Whale, before he did the artist series, he hit me up on Instagram, he DM'd me. He was like, I'm thinking about doing a series on artists and I want to critique their stuff. And he was like, but what do you think they'll say? And like the community or whatever. I was like, dude, people are going to hate regardless. Like you're going to have haters and then you're going to have like people that's going to like it. So either way, it's going to go either way, but they'll still watch it. Even if they hate it, they'll watch it and be like, oh, whatever. And he ran with it, dude. And he ran with it and he's doing great with it. He thought like, I don't know. He said like the last time something about, like 800 views on one of the Mike Mignola 800 views or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Somebody, what were you saying? Comics NYC was saying he got a first. He was like excited when he got his first thumbs down or whatever. Kind of made him feel good or whatever. I just got my first thumbs down last night in the live stream with Bueller. Like, I was like, yeah, I was looking back at it today. I was like, somebody really gave me a thumbs down. I bet it's one of Bueller's trolls or something, or Economics and Comics. Somebody's trolling him. They really didn't thumbs down me, did they? Like, what?
Economics and Comics, he told us, like, whenever we had him on Slab or Not Too Slab, we were like, yeah, you're going to be part of the show now, and you're going to be on the show with us and stuff when we do it. I got haters, man. I was like, good. That means that's more people watching.
Right, exactly, man. If you can hate all you want. I don't even worry about it. But I do appreciate all those people who do leave nice comments. That's good.
Yeah, I try to answer like every comment, but like sometimes I miss stuff. And it's like, I'll be like at work, I'll be like, I didn't see that like, yesterday, but I'll go back and try to answer them or stuff. Really, like, at least give like, the thumbs up and the love button or whatever I can do. So, but like I had on the Slab or Not to Slab, this one dude, I forgot his name. I have to look on it again, but he had asked if he's got like a book that was signed and he wanted to know, is CBCS the only option? And I was like, well, there's PGX, but professionally, you really want to go to CBCS and use them because they're more professional and they're backed by Beckett. And it's like, if you get it done there, you get a red label, but speaking of, see right there, red label.
Yeah.
So you'll know for sure that it's professional. And so I told him, I was like, just go there, go to CBCS and stick with that. So, and it's like stuff like that that's cool. You give advice, some people take it and run with it. Some people are just like, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know that.
We got Count Von Strange in here. And who else? Somebody else came in here. I don't know. Somebody else came in here, but I didn't see him. My bad.
I was looking for it too right now.
So anyway, like I said, we are going to basically have a meeting of the minds on New Year's Eve and a year-end review. And we're going to be talking about, like I said, the community and the whole books, everything that you probably think of, we're going to be talking about. So it might
it shouldn't be like, just a fun time. Like, I'm sure at some point we're going to be rambling on about random stuff that has nothing to do with comic books. But, just like to put out something for anybody who wants to come celebrate New Year's with us, because I'm going to be just sitting here by myself for New Year's. So I'd like to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But, it's going to be on Jeffrey's channel. Jeffrey's hosting it. So it's going to be on Jeffrey's
channel. My plans right now, Comic Books NYC, are just to come on around like 5 p.m. California time. What is that, Pacific Standard they call it, I think, and just hang out for a little while. Whenever anybody wants to start coming in and joining the group, that's cool. And then I'll just keep chat, hanging out with all my friends. So, whenever you guys want, it'll be, was that like 8 p.m. your time over there, Comic Books NYC, 5 here. So
yeah, we're gonna try to get everybody together and make it happen. And man, it's just gonna be like we said. We're just gonna try to have a good time.
Yeah, like right now, I know Bueller's gonna be on. I'm assuming Sam, you're gonna be with Bueller for that. Maybe not. Maybe Sam's got a date. I shouldn't assume that. But if you want to come be on, Sam, you're more than welcome to be on too. It's me, them, Tony. I think JD said he's going to be on John's Comics with Kids. You say Whitewell said he's going to be there?
Yeah, Whitewell said as long as it's after 8 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, nice. All right, Whitewell. Yeah, cool. Come hang out.
So we'll have Whitewell, and then we'll have I'll hit up
Economics and Comics, right? Didn't he say
Economics and Comics going to be there, so he can make it sick for us.
That's right. We need that.
And what's up, Sunshine Collects Things, and also who came in here a second ago? Comic
G-Man. What up, Comic G-Man? Hope to see you there New Year's Eve, Comic G-Man. It'd be good to have you in the chat.
So, yeah, and then I hit up the boy who has 7. I hit him up too to see if he wanted to join up.
All right, I hit somebody else up too, but I don't want to say who it is in case they can't do it. Then I'll look stupid. But I did hit somebody else up.
Okay.
And if not, then I'm just gonna like pick somebody in the chat or something who wants to join us. See if anybody wants to.
And Fred Newell, what's up, Fred Newell? And Stacey Gillette, what's up?
Thomas Churchill in the house.
Hey, yeah, what's up, Thomas? And thank you, Stacey, and for me hitting 600. Yeah, it's a crazy year, man. Crazy year. I got a lot of the books that I like. All this back here, like on my mantle. It's all
Sharita's Kitchen. Oh, Sharita's Kitchen just showed up. She was making Christmas cookies earlier today. If you guys haven't checked her out,
she's cool. Yeah. So yeah, all this on my mantle back here. All this came this year. This is just from Dallas Fan Expo on. I'd like to thank Rob Liefeld.
Yes.
He's the reason why I got back into collecting. Which is, it's just like, I don't know, it was just like, like I said, y'all all heard me tell the story, how the child came out of me when I heard Rob Liefeld was at Dallas Fan Expo. And what's weird is like, I didn't know anything about this community. I didn't know anything about slabbing books. I didn't know anything about anything of the stuff that I know now. I did not know. And it was like, all I knew was that you bought books, you read them, and then you put them back in bags and boards and put them in a box. And that's all you did. And I remember when I got it autographed and stuff after I was done, the guy at the table after I got through taking the picture with Rob Liefeld, he was like, "Are you planning on getting that graded?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Are you going to get it slabbed?" I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And so then I went over to the the CGC table and CBC. They said go to CBCS because at that time Rob Liefeld was not doing CGC.
Right.
I went to CBCS and they were talking about, oh, well, we'll take your book and we do this. And then when he said take the book, I walked away.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't understand about giving my book away to somebody. I was like, I don't know you. I don't want to give my book away to somebody I don't know. And now I'm just like, I mail stuff off all the time to random people. I have no idea who they are. I just mail it off and I'm like, hopefully it comes back like to CGC or CBCS or Planet Awesome Collectibles or whoever, Desert something, but whoever you get your book signed for, that you can get them signed by people, like I'll just send them off, and it's like, got my fingers crossed it'll come back.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's kind of always what you do when you send a book off, right? You just trust that it's going to come back at some point.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it was like with my Jim Lee books with Planet Awesome Collectibles. Like, dude, I was like sweating it, but then I'm sitting there thinking like, well, they're supposed to press and clean them, and he signs them and they press and clean them and send them off to CGC and they did respond back when I would email them, but like one time they were like, I'd emailed them like 3 times and they never said nothing, and then like the dude hit me back up and he was like, "Oh, your stuff was under spam." I was like, man, spam. I was like, what? I was like, why is my stuff under spam? And he was like, I guess because you sent so many. I was like, okay.
Well. Why sent so many? Because you didn't respond, man. I'm assuming most of us know Whitewell's story with his books getting graded, but yeah, like that, man. Let's just create our own, dude. Like,
oh no, like I forget, like the I don't know if like y'all seen the video with Reggie and the grading company that he was talking about, or I don't know, but
was that the one when he was talking about getting sponsored by BCS? No,
it's an I don't know, but like I got hit up on
BCW.
I got hit up by another grading company hit me up, and it's not PGX, and it wasn't CBCS, and it wasn't CGC, and they were like, hey, we want you to do some stuff and like, send us some books, and I was like, what? But I have to look back at that again, and but I told him I was like,
EGS maybe Comic Books NYC's thrown EGS out there. Is that something that it might have been?
I think maybe so. I think that's who it was, but I had to go back and because I told him I would send them some books to get graded and see how their stuff is and get it back. But that's down the road here, but
right
here nor there. But I got other stuff I got to send out first. But Bake, I can't wait to pull out that Aquaman. Matter of fact, hold on, Bake. I gotta show y'all something. Hold on, just wait. Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta show y'all something.
And if anybody in here didn't see the live stream on my channel, I think it was yesterday with Tony Sanders. He did an A-OK unboxing of a package he got from Bake the Snake, and you have got to see his reaction when he opens his box. It is, it's probably the best reaction I've gotten out of Tony Sanders yet. It was awesome. It's the new one Reggie announced is EGS for short, although there is a European grading service too, so it can be a bit confusing. I thought you were like talking about eggs or something, like ham and eggs at first. I had to double check. EGS, expert grading service. I wonder how well they're going to do.
Okay, I'm back. Now, this glass was bought by my grandma the year I was born, and this glass means a lot to me, and nobody has this glass that I've ever seen. But have you ever seen an Aquaman glass from 1978?
I haven't ever seen an Aquaman glass, period, Tony.
Like that is like always been in my like.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Whitewell. We'll be catching you later, buddy.
All right, well, catch you later, man. And yeah, that was like a gift from my grandma when she passed away. Like she left this to me because she knew this was my favorite glass. Never been drank out of, never been used. I just have it as like a memento thing.
For sure.
So that's kind of a cool thing. And oh, for y'all 80s, like if you're from the 80s, you should know this because
we'll see.
look, do you know this?
I can't turn. Wait, yeah, for sure. Lionel. Oh yeah, Thundergirl. Oh. There's a funny story. That was like my favorite cartoon when I was like 5 years old, and I came in one afternoon to watch it. And I left my bike outside, and my bicycle got stolen because I fell asleep watching that cartoon.
Oh man, this is like. See, these glasses have never been like used or anything. There's like,
dude, I remember that Lionel was my favorite. I used to like pretend like take like those cardboard like wrapping paper things, you know, and pretend like it was my sword running around the house at like 5 years old in my underwear, pretend like I was a Thundercat.
Man, that show used to like I always like wanted them to make like a live action of that to see how good it would be.
Okay. Since you brought this up, it's a little, you know, what do you think? Have you seen the previews and all the stuff they're doing for that new Thundercat series? Please tell me you have. It looks so,
you're talking about the
garbage one? It looks so garbage.
Yeah, the kitty garbage one. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I was like the art like is cool. I'm not hating on the artist, but it's not. You can't do that to Thundercats. Like I don't think, man. Like I don't know. Not. I don't like it.
That's like I don't like don't mess with my childhood. Like that's
Geek
what
Streaks and Comics says it looks goofy. That's a real good word for it. It does look, how are you supposed to take anybody serious that looks like that? Like
that's like my kid. What's funny is like that. Like Bake said, the Teen Titans Go. My kids hate that show because they like the original Teen Titans show where they were like serious and kind of cool looking and stuff. And like that's what I raised them up on, and they love that show. But when they see Teen Titans Go, they hit the remote and click and turn it. They were like, no, this is not right.
I think I watched every episode of that new Teen Titans Go cartoon this summer. I was just hanging out, didn't have much to do, and I was watching a bunch of Teen Titans Go. You're right. It is one of those new like art styles. But for a little while there, I was kind of enjoying it. But then like I got all caught up on the episode, so I quit watching it. But
it's like I don't know. Like cartoons today are just like super weird styled.
I feel like that exact same way about like those new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons because I grew up a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. If you can't, I got like the Ninja Turtle toys over here in my bedroom, the van, all that stuff, and then it's like that was my cartoon right there. And then they come out with these. I don't even know how many reiterations they've had of it, but these new ones are just I don't know. They're not bad, but I just don't enjoy it.
Horrible. Have you seen like Master Splinter is like a couch potato? He just sits in a chair and he's all fat and doesn't even do nothing. I'm like,
I don't know. They've changed the story. Like the storyline isn't even the same as it was back when I was a kid. It's a little different. So like April O'Neil is like she's like a badass fighter now. She fights with them and trains with them and all this stuff. And she's a teenager too. She's not like a reporter and stuff. So I mean, I guess it's cool for the younger generation, but and that's probably what a lot of it has to do with is the fact that we had a different one, and that's what we're so accustomed to. And when you go, and I hear people talking about this in the comic book industry now too. Like when you have something that a certain age is accustomed to, you don't want it changed. You don't want them to mess with it, right? Like,
Nope.
but I mean, is it really that big of a deal? Do we make it a bigger deal than it should be? I don't know. Like,
Hey, John's Comics with Kid, what's up?
oh, my buddy. This guy was sending me all these awesome pictures of him and the family tonight, like out doing Christmas things, and it was cool, man. Like, it makes me feel good when he like does stuff like that because it makes me feel almost like I'm part of his family. I'm like, yeah, somebody cares about me. So it's cool. Thank you, John, for involving me in your family's Christmas plans.
That is cool, man. John is a cool dude, man.
He is, man. He is one of my good friends.
Like, I was glad he was on the hunt. Like, I had fun when he was on the hunt. That was like,
dude, he like people don't like. I don't think people always see him being so goofy and everything, you know, because he's kind of like the dad. He's always got to be like in a lot of his videos. John's got to be the dad because that's the thing of his show. But like when he's on like with Whitewell on their NCBD show or with us or something, he's kind of like one of the guys, and you get a little different side of him. It's always fun.
Thanks, John. Thank you, John. Thank you, John.
Hey, John, we were talking going over the New Year's bash too that we're going to be doing, and I was just letting everybody know that you're going to try to be on it as long as the internet still holds up. Whitewell's going to be on it with us. We got Economics and Comics, Bueller, Sam. Am I missing anybody that we've already? JD's going to be there.
And we're trying to get the boy who had 7.
That's right, and I've invited somebody else, but I don't want to say anything in case they don't show up.
And I'm gonna try to get the tank top. I'm gonna try to get him in.
That would be something.
I'm gonna try to get your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder. I'm gonna see if I can get him, but I'm not gonna make any promises.
Right.
Oh wait.
He's probably gotta do like.
I think the boy who just had 7 just hit me up, and I think it's a confirmation from him. So
do we have a confirmation?
Let me see. This is live, y'all.
Live.
Let me see. I'm going to check this out and see what he said. Let me see.
All right, that would be cool. I've never had a chance to work with the boy who has 7. Have you, Tony? Have you worked with him before?
No, I never worked with him. Yeah, he's in. He's
nice.
in. So he is in.
I know John's Comics with kids has worked with him in the past. They've done some things with the girls and everything. So, oh yeah, Mr. Garrell says the best damn teeth in the land. I can only imagine he's talking about Mr. Reggie Simmons.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to get him. I would love to get Thanatos. Like, there's so many people, man. Like the Great Legend.
And
there's so many.
Yeah, maybe some people will have to run and jump around or something. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get everything figured out. But yeah, like it's gonna be an awesome time. Like we're trying to have like the bash of the century. It's gonna be like the Rockefeller Center live on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to make it happen. So, like, if you're sitting at home on New Year's Eve and drinking, or just sitting at home and got nothing to do, come join us, man. Join the chat.
Because I mean, that's seriously, that's what it's about. Like, I just wanted to put something on because I know I don't have plans, and I'm sure I'm probably not going to be the only one. I could be the only one. Like, who knows? That it's like that sometimes. But I just, all the people that support us, if you don't have anything to do, I want to hang out with you guys too. So that's what it's about.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, like I tell you, like the positivity that I've experienced this year, just from like growing up, like everybody's felt that way. Like, oh, I collect comic books, and had somebody say, oh, you're a nerd, you're a dork, nobody reads those. Why do you collect? And it was just like when the movie started hitting, and and it was just like killing it in the movie theaters, and then people were just like, oh, well, that's a cool. I'm like, hey, I already know that story, and it didn't go that way. It's like, so now it's like I have a bunch of people I can talk to, about like, hey, did you read this story? Or hey, did you get this cover? Or hey, do you know about this artist? Or hey, have you seen? Like, oh, speaking of artists, has anybody seen? All right, you know how they have the
Shout out to Who Dat Comics in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Who Dat? Oh, we need to man, Who Dat would be like. That would be cool if we could get Who Dat to come on there too. We need that too. We need that too. But if you've ever seen the Adam Hughes Supergirl on the asteroid, right? Well, the artist DNA did a Captain Marvel on an asteroid too. So it's like a homage, a homage.
Yeah.
And so it's like a homage of that. Dude, like I hashtag going broke in January. That's
right. Are you doing any of those Conan comics? First off, Mr. What is Mr. Girl? He said something funny. I gotta find it. I think he said, what do you say? What did you say, Mr. Girl?
What do you say? Hold
on. He says, Reggie is what I wanted to be when I grew up. He goes, I fell short of the goal. Yeah, right. I think a lot of us wanted to be Reggie when we were younger too. I know I sure did.
Hey, what's up, Emerald Gangster? How's it going, man?
Oh, Emerald Gangster, good to see you. Thanks for showing up tonight. Yeah, Tony Sanders. Okay, just so you guys know, part of this live stream was to congratulate Tony Sanders on hitting 600 subscribers. So big shout out, Tony, once again, for hitting 600 subscribers.
We will all be there. This community is so great. Everybody's going to be doing it. Everybody's going to be hitting. Like, matter of fact, sub up my boy. If you haven't subbed to Comic Books NYC, sub him up. He is 7 away from 200.
Yeah.
I was watching this video earlier today, and I was like, "Oh, you're almost there." And he was like at 180 something. And
his link is in the description, in the chat. I mean, so you can go back to the chat, find the link to Comic Books NYC, or you can just click on his picture. I'm sure that'd probably be easier. But yes, sorry.
And if you sub him up, and you can also sub up Backseat Driver 5280. Sub him up. And you can enter my contest if you just send me 5 books that you want to get in 2019. And I'm giving away. You go check my video out. I'll put the link in the description later. But go check my video out for my 400 subscriber contest. Man, I'm behind.
You've got 3. Is this 3? Are you gonna have 3 contests going at once now?
I had 2 going at once at one point in time, and then like the boy who had 7 won, and then Thomas Churchill won, and then I'm at 400 right now on that contest, and I might have to have. I'm probably going to do a 600 because I'm at 600. So be on the lookout for a 600 subscriber, maybe 650. I don't know, but I'm going to do a contest again. And but if you enter the 400 subscriber contest, you have a chance to win 100 eBay buck or eBay cash, 50 eBay cash, or 25 eBay cash. So there's going to be 3 winners for the 400 subscriber contest. And part of that is subscribing to Comic Books NYC and Backseat Driver 5.
Sam's Tangled Web. If you are not subscribed to Sam's Tangled Web, please just go do that right now, because Sam is one of the most knowledgeable guys in the community. He has been doing this for years. He's an amazing human being, and just go support him because he's awesome.
Oh, John, I'll be checking that out. I want to see that video because John. I like the way you did the whole thing on that. That was cool. Yeah, and Sam's Tangled Web, that dude's got some knowledge.
I just dropped the link for Soldier Only. He just did a review, his first video in a while for the new Aquaman movie. Go check out Soldier Only.
Yeah, I gotta check that out because I was looking for Soldier Only. You need to put your YouTube link in your Instagram because I was like looking for it. I was like, where is it at?
It's a cool channel. It's him and his wife do it, so it's family oriented. You can feel the love, good stuff. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, Discovery Big Comics, and I think somebody else's game. Oh, the Model Vault.
Yeah, Model Vault. I just subbed up the Model Vault actually yesterday. He's got some really cool it's like statues and figurines,
Yeah. Who that man? Yo pickups in 2018. They crazy, man.
Oh man,
books. You be having some big. as you say, them big boy books.
And who that, you know, he's not only about the books either. So he's like kind of like all pop culture, right? Like action figures, DVD videos, and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's what I like. I need to get that the AMC thing that he was talking about, because he was talking about the AMC the what is the red carpet or something like that. And I watched the video when he was talking about it. I was like, man, I need to get that because I go to the movies a lot, and it's like I'm planning on going to go take my kids to go see Aquaman, and just been like, and when I really want to go now because when JD went and he was talking about it, I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, for sure. I've been seeing a couple. I saw. I've actually only seen 2 reviews for it: JD's and Soldier Only. And but I can't remember with JD if he get. Yeah, I think he did say some stuff. But Soldier Only was a non-spoiler review, and you know that was cool. They said it definitely recommended it. I think they gave it. What'd you guys give it? Like an 8, 9 out of 10. Said they liked it probably just a little bit better than that new the Wonder Woman movie that came out. So I mean, I really enjoyed the Wonder Woman. So I mean, even if it isn't quite as good as the Wonder Woman, but it's still kind of on the same feel, it's probably a pretty good movie.
So it's the AMC A-list. Okay, that's what I'll be looking for then. That's
Sam, you always drop knowledge. I always hear you correcting Bueller on those live streams.
Sam got that Ravager collection. I seen it. Yeah, so like it's gonna be a fun time. Like we're gonna get people, like I said, like join the chat. We might have to like switch people out, like that are coming in and going out. Like, you know, I know Reggie will probably come in and drop by, and then he'll probably take off and do his thing because he's
busy. And that, you know what, that's perfect, because if that person that I invited maybe doesn't show up, then we could just leave that last spot open as like a floater. You know, whoever just wants to come by for a little while can stop in and say what's up and things like that.
Yeah. And so we're doing the next episode of The Hunt, which is going to be Economics and Comics going to be the guest.
Speaking of, after we get done with this, hit Economics up and explain the rules to him. Okay. He was confused. I tried to explain it to him last night, but
okay. Well, I'll tell him about it. But and the slab or not to slab, we're going to do another episode of that. Economics and Comics is a host. He's not a guest. He's a host with us, and we are trying to get C. Woodard to be the guest.
Does C. Woodard know that yet?
Yeah, C. Woodard said he would do it. C. Woodard said he was down to do it.
Okay, all right, cool. I'll ask him if not. But
yeah, ask him. Yeah, just ask him if he to verify that he wants to be a guest on there, just to be like if he wants to see.
What yeah, because just make sure I know his work schedule just got switched up and stuff, so I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Yeah, slab it. Let's slab it. Everybody in the chat was telling Bueller he needed to slab that ham that he got from Robert Galvin.
Yeah.
It's good times, man. This community's been fun. Like, so you know what? Like sometimes those are some of the best streams. The impromptu ones where we just get on and kind of just get going and stuff. Like, been pretty good, man.
And see, like I was gonna record like a video like I usually do when I hit like so many, and then I was like, Jeffrey was like, "Are you gonna go live?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then like I was at work and I was sitting there and I was like, "I'm going live, Jeffrey."
I know, because you told me you were gonna put it out tonight, and I'm like, I'm looking at the phone and I'm like, it's like 7 o'clock my time. I go, if he's gotta go home and record a video, that's gonna take forever. I wonder if he's going live. I was like, I'll just jump in with him.
Yeah, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I don't want to. I had a Thanatos moment. I was like, I don't want to record and edit and then have to, post it up. And, I was like, let's just do this live and get, just get it all out there. And we'll talk about the show. We'll talk about the, getting everybody together. We'll talk about, just me hitting 600, which is, and if you'd have asked me in August when I unboxed the gift to myself, the Secret Wars triple signed.
Yeah.
If you'd asked me that, like if I would have thought, when I was at 41 subscribers, if I would have 600, I'd have been like,
dude, if you would have asked me 8 months ago what I would be doing, I wouldn't have even been able to tell you I'd be on YouTube. So like it's all just kind of full circle, and it's really cool because like I'm not gonna get into the story of me, you, and JD, but we're all very funnily. It's a very funny kind of ironic story how me, Tony Sanders, and JD are all linked together, and it has just worked out really well between the three of us. Tony and JD are amazing guys. I can't speak for myself, but I really like working. The chemistry between the three of us, I feel like, is extraordinary, and I just love working with the two of you. So thank you guys for letting me be a part of it all.
Man, thank you for being a part of it. Because, like, I remember watching your videos, and I was like, Jeffrey, who? I was like, and then like I see you were spotlighted like on Bueller, and I was like, Jeffrey, and I was like, and I subbed to you like a long time ago. It was like a long time.
You were honestly, according to YouTube, you were my first subscriber. So, like, you know, I know some subscribers don't pop up, but you were the very first subscriber that it shows me I had. So that's pretty cool.
And I was like, man. Like, and then like you did like that's what it was. Like I forgot which contest I was doing, but you did an entry, and I was searching my name and like the contest, and like you had did an entry, and I was like, and when you did the entry, it blew my mind. I was like, oh, he's doing an entry on this, and I was like, cool, you know, that's cool. And so then I was like, when I hit JD up about doing the show, I was like, yo, JD, I want you to do a show with me and this and that, and I was like, but I want to do it with 3 people, and JD was like, okay, I'm down for that, and I was like. And that's when I hit you up. I was like, I want to work with Jeffrey Comic Con. I was like, I want to work with Jeff. Because I was like, you had something. And I was like, and that's like, and it's like, I seen you had something. And it's like, I know I want to work with this dude, and it's gonna work. And it's work. And who that? If you want to come on the hunt,
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
If you want to come on the hunt, I will get you on the hunt. We will get you on the hunt. If you want to be on the hunt, we will get you on the hunt.
I'm gonna put his name because I actually have a list going of everybody that like I consider to be like I'd like to put on that list, and it's a pretty long list, honestly.
Like I said, like right now we've got Economics and Comics on the next show.
Like, and that's the list of names that I have like in my head of people to. I'm not saying everybody even want to be on it, but I've got a pretty good list of people I'd like to invite, and I know you and JD both do too. So yeah. You know, I think we're going to be able to keep up with a lot of good people on this show. See,
because like after Economics and Comics comes on, I'm not positive.
Hey, well, sorry, real quick. Go and watch. Was it Soldier? Was it? It was not your video review. He did like a 2-minute. He did like a 2-minute video earlier today talking about just, you know, that he's getting back into it and everything. And he gave us a shout out of people that he's been enjoying watching and everything. On like the video first starts off, it was like, I think it was Comics with Bueller, maybe Reggie Simmons, and The Hunt were the 3 people that he highlighted that he's been enjoying and really appreciated watching. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome. And it's like anything we can do to make, you know, like the people enjoy, that's cool for me. I like that.
Yeah.
And so whenever the next after Economics and Comics, I haven't confirmed it yet. I've talked to him a few times, and like I said, I want him on the show. I want to get him on the show.
Me too.
And it's Big E's Comics from the NY Warriors, and I'm trying to get him on here, but he has to check his scheduling and stuff. So he might be after Economics and Comics the next guest. So I'm not making any promises, but
we're calling you out. We're calling you out, Big E. So now you got to do it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'd love to have all those people on. Like Hulk Nuts is somebody I'd really like to get on at some point. But I know, see, Hulk Nuts has a crazy schedule, so it's really hard for him to like commit to anything right now. I know, so maybe someday in the future.
John's Comics, I like that. John's Comics and Kid. He said we have a great show, The Hunt, but we peaked with our first guest, and you know who the first guest was?
John.
John's cool, man. I love talking to John.
He's a great human being. It's awesome. I love it. You know, Comic Books NYC too. Like he just did an amazing video today. He is an amazing hearted person. His opening when he just shows like that view. I was like, he had said something to me, and I was like, keep the view as your intro, because that is just killing it.
And it was like that's just like the best part. Like one of his, and then like he had done a video like for me.
You know, like I Comic Books NYC intro is great, but every time I see it, I'm waiting for Superman to come flying through the sky or something. You know, I keep waiting to see Superman, but it never happens. So I don't know.
All right, so who that says he's in? He just has to check his schedule. So all right, so who that we will get you on the hunt. We will get you on there. He gonna.
He's probably gonna whoop our butts. But
oh yeah,
okay.
he gonna pull out the big boy books on us.
That's fine. It's okay.
But it's okay because it's like he's got 2 wins. You got a win because you won the Christmas cover, and I got a win or 2.
I think you got at least 2.
Yeah, I got 2
more. Then did John beat us? John beat us all, I think, right?
No, don't think. Did John win?
No.
John, did you win?
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Thomas Churchill. It's always good to see you, buddy.
All right, Thomas Churchill. So yeah.
Same to you, Economics. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Good luck with that.
All right, I'll be checking that out tomorrow too, Economics. I got to see the Bueller unboxing.
Oh yeah, it's his first live stream.
When are you doing the interview with the vest?
I know. Everybody wants to see it. He kept telling Bueller to put the vest on the ham he got last night.
Yes, I'm glad he got his live stream back because that like for what happened. And I was watching that when it happened, like when all that happened to him. I was watching that and I was like, man, that's messed up. He didn't even really do anything wrong. And it was just like, but that's YouTube politics, you know. They do what they want to do. So it's just you go from there, I guess. But I can't wait to see. What's the rules in the hunt? The only rule the rules in the hunt is there's no price limit. We don't have a price limit. We don't believe in the price limit. You can spend what you want. You have to find it in the wild. And when we say the wild, we're talking about wherever comic book collectors shop. Like
not out of your collection, basically.
Yeah, not out of your collection. Like if you already own it, you already own it. But in the wild, like say
anywhere, really.
eBay, LCS's, Instagram, any place you can get a book. That's the wild to us. Anything
just has to be something that you've gotten in that 2-week time period.
Yeah. So it has to be in that 2-week time period. And then like that's you bring it to the hunt and you show like the first 6 books we show, that's just to show what we got. Then you show your hustle that you got. The hustle of the week is like the book that you should have paid like a lot of money for, but it's cheap. So you got it for cheap. Like when I showed my JD, man, he had that 1952 book.
That's probably the closest I'll ever be to winning on that show too, and he just pulled rank on me right there like that.
Yeah. But like I showed that the first appearance of Carnage, I got that in the wild, and I got it for $18 and like some change from my buddy's shop, basically, because I bought 4 books from him for $75. So it was like $18 and some change. That was my hustle. But JD's hustle, man, it was sick because he had white pages. White pages on a 1950 horror book, 3.5. I'd never seen like when he said white pages, I was like, you won.
And technically first appearance of like Dracula or something like that.
Yeah, and the first appearance of Dracula. First appearance of Dracula. So I mean but yeah, that's the hustle. That's the hustle of the week.
Yeah, last week's episode was our Christmas episode. Like, honestly, that episode was just about having fun. We carried on way too long on that episode, but, we were just trying to enjoy things. Typically, an episode's like right around an hour long, but that was like a holiday special right there.
Yeah, it's usually an hour long. And then, like, we usually just, like, we'll pick, like, a subject, like, for the other part, because like the first one's the hustle, and then the next one's like a theme book that you have to have. So like the Christmas special was the Christmas cover, and we had the Christmas cover. Or the one before that was when we had John's Comics, it was the fight cover.
Best fight scene, yeah. What did we pick for this next one? Do you remember? I forgot.
I remember, the show was so long. I forget. I have to go back and watch myself.
Yeah.
If anybody in the chat remembers, let me know, because
I haven't won yet, John. You have to win to pick the theme. Whoever wins that week for the theme book gets to pick the theme for the next week. So
yeah, so JD's been 2-time winner so far. I've won, and it's just like I gotta beat JD. JD and Jeffrey, but Jeffrey did win.
I won the Christmas though. That wasn't really the theme. We just threw that Christmas book in there for the holidays. You know?
So that was like an extra little thing that we had done. So yeah, it's a fun little deal, man. It's like, you know.
Oh, Panda Express! I forgot, man. I got my dinner in the refrigerator. Thanks, CBNYC. I forgot all about that. I got Panda Express too.
Yes. All right, cool. He's going to Wizard World Con next month. So yeah, anything you get in the wild, man. That's like you know, you get two. That's why we made the show bi-weekly instead of
the chat. Did you tell them chat votes on it? So
yeah, and the chat gets to vote. The chat gets to vote the winners. So the Christmas special, we kind of like everything was kind of like, it was crazy from the get-go.
It was just a very merry episode. We were just all about trying to enjoy things, you know. Like I just remember growing up as a kid, and every television show, you always run that Christmas special. You know, that was like our Christmas special.
Yeah. So, and I was glad that the Great Legend came in, and
it was awesome having him part of it.
We talked with him for like an hour and a half after the show ended.
Oh, at least. And we had a 2-hour show to begin with, and then we talked to him for almost 2 hours afterwards, like hanging out with that guy. He's a pretty cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Because he's like, okay, when I first started getting into YouTube, like we're talking like a week into YouTube, I was talking to the legend like every day, hanging out with him in like chats on video games and all this stuff. Like the guy didn't even know who I was, and he's inviting me into all these live streams and stuff, and he just really welcomed me into the community, and that's awesome for somebody just starting out. That's why that's part of the reason why I try to give back to a lot of the new people, because Comics with Bueller, Legend, both those guys took me in like as a little brother and just like helped me out so much.
John said he was a decent second guest. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, just a recap on everything, because we're about to shut it down and head out. Recap. Thanks everybody for hitting 600 subscribers.
New Year's Eve. Come join us, man.
New Year's Eve, join us on Jeffrey's channel. We will be hosting a New Year's year in review bash with all sorts of comic book YouTubers. We're gonna have economics and comics. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna have Bueller. Yeah, Bueller's gonna be there.
Bring all the single ladies with you. You can, guys.
The boy who has 7 is going to be there. White Whale Comics, John's Comics with Kids is going to be there. JD is going to be there. We're going to try to get your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder to stop by in, and we're going to try to get Thanatos to stop in. We're going to get.
And speaking of which, I know Thanatos is on a long road trip today. He's probably not even watching. Maybe he'll catch it on the replay. But I hope you're having a safe trip, Thanatos.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So thank y'all for joining us. Thanks for showing up. And y'all guys are always great, man. Bake, Comic Books NYC, John, Sam's Tangled Web. All you guys. And Soldier Only. When I get off here, I'm about to go check your video out, man. I'm about to go check and put your link in your Instagram.
That goes for anybody on Instagram with a YouTube channel. Please put your YouTube link in your Instagram page. It makes it way easier, because it's just, it's hard sometimes. It's weird how YouTube works. I could go and type Soldier Only just like it's spelled in the search, and I will not find it. It brings up everybody, all these other popular people with 5 million, but it doesn't bring up what you exactly typed out. I don't know why. But anyways, again, everybody, congratulations to Tony Sanders, 600 subs. That is a heck of an achievement, Tony, in my opinion. Thank you very much for having me on tonight.
Thank you, Jeffrey, man, for being here, man. It's like one of my bros. JD's one of my bros. Like when I say bros, man, when I call y'all people bros, and like I'm serious, man. Like y'all are my community. Y'all are my family.
Yeah, I got your back. I'd choke somebody out for you, Tony.
So we'll catch y'all in the next one, and y'all have a good one. And remember my motto: low grade is better than no grade, because if you don't got a grade, you can't get in the game.
That's right. Thanks, everybody.